I'm CWO4 Victor Pinion, U.S. Navy retired, telling some stories of my naval career. Well, this one is a continuation of when I was stationed in the Philippine Islands at Subic Bay Naval Station on the staff of the Commander of Fleet Air Force of Western Pacific. My family and I had lived in San Miguel for 6 months, then we moved on to the Navy base at Subic. Well, my son, Ron, I've told some stories of my other children, love them all to pieces. But my son, Ron, liked reptiles. All his life, he always liked reptiles. He liked fish, aquariums, snakes, and lizards. Well, the Philippines had no shortage of lizards. And so I'm going to do two quick little stories here. One of them is my friend Chuck Morgan had relieved me as the maintenance officer aboard the Midway. Now, every time the Midway pulled into Subic Bay, Chuck would come as an overnight guest at my house. This one, Chuck and I were sitting in the backyard as the sun went down, and the geckos started chirping. And as the lights came on, outside lights came on from my house, Chuck says, "What's that?" And all the chirping sounds. I said, "Those are geckos. We got two kinds. There are big ones and little ones." And my two sons were there, Ron and Tom. Chuck says, "Oh, geckos, I eat them." Ron and Tom looked at each other. Whew, they're gone. I said, "Uh-oh, Chuck, brace yourself. They're going to be back with some lizards for you to eat." And they were. Both of them came back. They got their hands full of those small gecko lizards. Chuck took a couple of them, popped them in his mouth, let the tails hang out and wiggle around. And he ate them right down. Tastes like celery. Well, we did that. It's a macho thing to do. In any case, we moved on from San Miguel on to the base at Subic Bay in Navy housing. And I would, while I'm taking a shower and getting dressed and so forth every morning, my wife Lynette would go down and prepare breakfast. And then after I'm ready to go to work, I'd go down, we'd have breakfast together, and I'd go to work. Well, this morning, Lynette went downstairs, and she hears a noise out on the front porch. It's a, ow, 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 ow. And she looked, it's Ron, sitting on the front porch, all hunched over like this, going, ow, 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 ow. "What's wrong with you, Ron?" "I'm just waiting for this lizard to let go of my thumb." He had caught a monitor lizard, and those things are meat eaters. And this monitor lizard's about that long skinny tail one. And he had bit down on Ron's thumb, and they got strong jaws. Caught that lizard the day before, and he'd had him in a cardboard box. And well, he was all excited about his lizard. He was going to take it to school and show it to his friends and teachers and stuff. Well, he had to take it out of the box, play with it, but a lizard clamped down on his thumb, and it hurt. And he's sitting there, waiting for that lizard to let go. Well, finally it let go, and he put it back in the box. Enough of the Ron and his lizard stories.